Surprise, it is Tuesday evening and I am slightly late, but that's my usual thing I do lately is just a little bit late. Never can get to this on time. One of these days. Just gonna talk for a few minutes and wait and see if anyone shows up in the comments. I'm going to pull up my phone and make sure that we're actually live.
My phone
Just
says you
speak.
are.
Oh, awesome. Okay, we're live. Um, hi, for anyone that doesn't know who I am, my name is Stephanie, and I am currently publishing my books underneath the name Kira Mendoza. I have actually one title out. It is a super short, 37 page, like prequel novella, 32 page prequel novella. Thank you, Jackson. That just kind of gives you a feel of what the town and the area is like. And my idea is that eventually I'm going to, when I have more books released in the series, I'm going to have that tiny, tiny novella ready to go. It's like, hey, you bought the first book, you get this one for free, enticing them to do it. Um, that's my idea anyway. And it's 32 pages, and Amazon made me like price it at least $4.60 because of the price of printing, which I thought was bogus.
For the paperback or the ebook?
Yeah, the paperback.
Oh,
Because
okay. I thought you were talking about ebook, and
no,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no, no,
what
no.
is?
I set the ebook at 99 cents because
Okay,
and I think I earned like 30 cents or something. It doesn't matter. Like I know I'm not going to make much money on it. And honestly, I also wanted to be able to have a title uploaded and published with my new name so that I can get my author central page all set up with my info. Because I can't, like, you can't create like an about the author page unless you have a book published on Amazon yet. So, like,
is
I couldn't make one until I had a book published. So,
is that something that's new, or is that always been that way?
I don't know.
The only reason I ask is because I literally just finished a book today that talked about setting up your account before you have books published. So I was just like, your
Oh
can't
yeah,
just be
I
author
get
page,
yeah. Like I set up an account, like you like set up like your
not the
ping.
account, but the author page.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
But it was
fine.
an older book, so I'm
Oh,
wondering
okay.
if that is out of date too, because there was information in it
Um,
that was out of date, and I just want to know for my own
um.
notes that that was
Okay. So yeah, you can have a book for pre-order, but
okay.
it doesn't count unless it's published. Once it's like
Okay.
live, then you can do one. So that's why I didn't mind that it was only like it's a super short one. And they're all pretty much ready to go. It's just more minor editing and stuff like that. I was going to start like republishing some of the books I already have. Um, and I had the files that have all the words in it, but I was gonna go in there and like change like headers so it's no longer my old author name or change the title page and stuff like that. But I can't do that on my computer, so then I decided to upload this one because they're all locked. I can't like it's uneditable or whatever. It's
Yeah.
fine. Um, so anyway, so I'm ignoring that stuff for now and just moving forward. I'm just really happy that I was able to get it done, and they didn't hate my cover that I made for the paperback. So usually there's like something wrong or like it's too close to the edge or something like that. Um, and now I'm here and I'm going to work on editing because that's the hell I live in these days is editing. Editing, formatting, whatever you want to call it. Not being creative, that's for sure. Not being creative in the ways that I would like to be creative.
Fair enough.
Sky, what are you doing? How are you doing? What's up with
Uh,
you?
Hi everyone. I'm Sky. If you don't know, I am a fantasy author. I typically write paranormal romance under SD Haggis. However, starting in June, late June, I have a 7-story short story series that'll start coming out, and it'll be under the name Coda Haggis. And tonight I am working on story number 6 because I am determined that before I even schedule the pre order for the first one, I want at least the first draft of all 7 done. So that means I have the rest of this month to finish 2 stories. It'll take me about a week each. I got it planned out for a week each. I saw you
Um,
looking at a calendar.
it is 11 days, ma'am.
Well, technically, I can.
Maybe.
Where do you get 11 days from?
Um, okay, I was thinking today was the 20th of
Today's
May.
definitely the 19th, and I started yesterday, so technically I have a week for each story.
Okay. I
18th
can
to
math.
24th,
It's fine.
26th to 31st, yes. And apparently I have teriyaki sauce still on my fingers because I just put fingerprints on the board. Whoops. Oh well. I had Subway for dinner. Um, so that's what I'm working on tonight is book 6. I got everything set up in my documents, and it says that I need to write 2,200 and something words a day to finish it on time. My goal for tonight, before midnight, is 2 full chapters, which would be about 3,000 words roughly. So we'll see.
You could definitely do that before midnight because you have about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or 2.5, whatever. I'm
Yeah,
rounding,
roughly.
okay? We're
That's
good.
fine.
Like, again, math is not my friend. Let's just accept that and move on. Let's see here. Beth Coffee is here. Hello, Beth. Welcome
Hey,
in.
Beth.
We will eventually shut up and start working. Okay, just bear with me, all right? Because as we all know, I like to chit chat way too much. Ask anyone I talk on the phone with, or text with, or get on live stream with. Eventually, we will get work done. All right, cool. You said we were here, can and see and blah blah us. Let's see here. Lainey writes lots says doing the final Grammarly run on my manuscript and hating it. You know, we didn't become writers because we have good grammar. We became writers because we have stories to tell. They are not the same thing, and it is okay. Okay, so according to the KDB page, according to Beth, your book needs to be published before you can create your author page, but you can begin preparing for this now.
Okay. So the book I read is definitely outdated because it says that you create the author page first, then you then you can publish your book. So I'm wondering if I'll have to go back and read it because maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe they were talking about your KDB account, which is true.
Okay.
You do have a KDB account before you can publish a book. So maybe I misinterpreted it, but I could have sworn that it said author page. So I'll have to go back and double check that, and then I'll have to make a note because this is for the craft symposium. I'll have to if it does say what I think it says, I'll have to make a note that it's another piece of information that's outdated. Because
And
a lot of
then
information in this book that was outdated.
I think according to what I was reading on Amazon, you can have up to 3 different pen names underneath the same account.
If I think that's correct, but I think it's different if you have an LLC.
Okay. All right.
Like if you're publishing as a sole proprietor, I think it's one thing, but I think if you're publishing it as an LLC, it's something else.
Okay.
Do not quote me on that. It's been way too long since I've even looked into the rules and regulations. I do not know. I could be talking out of
All right.
That's all stuff I'll have to figure out next year.
So I just wanted to share that Sam Wicker sent me a box and I finally got it. I have no idea. She doesn't know when her husband sent it. She doesn't know when I got it, but I got it yesterday. And it was some really cool stickers and bookmarks. And I want to show off to somebody that cares. It's not my kids because they're like, oh, whatever, Mom. But anyways.
Gosh, Mom, why you gotta show us weird things?
I got a
Dragon!
sticker.
I love that. That's so cool.
And then I got another bookmark.
That's really pretty.
All right. I'm going to. Okay. All right, good. All right, now you can see it better. See? Oh. All right. Then I got a set of stickers. This one.
Reminder, it always seems impossible until it's done.
We got this one that says, you are enough, strong, brave, kind, special, amazing, worthy, important, and resilient. A word I can't pronounce. It's fine. And then we just got some other cool stickers like get lost in a book.
Oh, that's cute. I like the little hamster with strawberries.
We got
strawberries.
This sticker here.
Ooh, I like that.
This one here.
Ooh.
And then these two. Oh, where did it go?
Oh, I want the dinosaur with the cherries. That's so cute.
Yes. Let's see here. And then it's a pretty hard cover, so you can write on it however you want. Slide and a strap. I'm gonna take it around with me on Friday. I'll be gone most of the day. It's a little pouch.
I like that. That's cute.
Oh, and we got washi tape.
Nice.
Oh, where's my camera? There you
There
go.
you go. Butterfly.
Okay, and we got this kind
It's
with plants on it, and this kind.
Stars. I have one like that except for it's blue instead of red.
And then over there is 2 pens, a purple and yellow one, but I'm not getting up, so you'll just have to trust me. And then I got a copy of one of her books.
Capture the Empress. Nice.
Yes.
Isn't
I
that
really-
the chunky one?
It's pretty big.
No, that's not the one.
There's a back cover, and look at the final line.
Reader beware.
Is Erotica. So I haven't started reading it yet. Ooh, I haven't opened it yet. I like the formatting's pretty good. I like it. I like the page number or the page color it's on.
It's cream.
So
Cream paper.
cream. There was this book at this author at the Saturday at this show I went to, and I was going to buy her books, but I think I told you or somebody that I didn't buy the books because they were printed on bright white paper. It's like I can't do that. That's nope, no for me, no way.
I can't do bright white anymore.
Like I was going to read Dracula one time, and I checked out the book, and it was on bright white paper.
A lot of the newer nonfiction books are on bright white paper, and I'm like, why? Why do you do this? Why do you hate me?
If you ever get a book of mine and it's on bright white paper, you should ask me if I'm okay.
It's a cry for help.
Yes, that is my secret sign.
Okay.
Help! She's being abducted. She doesn't know what she's doing.
If any of my books are on bright white paper, please check in with me because it's not necessarily a cry for help. It means that I fucked up somewhere and tried to set everything up. Probably because it was like 2:00 in the morning and I was barely awake.
Yeah. I've learned about like 2:00 in the morning is when I make silly mistakes. Ellie, what are you doing?
Nothing, Mom.
What are you doing? I'm calm down. What happened?
I was gonna email the sketchbook of mine.
Oh, okay. I just saw shadows flailing about on the door. Okay.
It's in my backpack.
Okay.
Was she doing a puppet show, a shadow puppet show?
She was digging through all her stuff to get her a sketchbook, a specific one, and all I can see over in the doorway is like her shadows bouncing around on the door. So tomorrow I'm doing a little. I'm taking Ileana out of the house to get a new sketchbook and some colorful makeup, and go and get some coffee, and that'll be her birthday treat out of the house. And then tomorrow night I'm baking a layered cake. Probably. She wants a lemon cake with either strawberry frosting or chocolate frosting, so I'm going to use both. Not like mixed together, but different layers. We'll see how it goes. And then Thursday, she just wants to hang out at home, see if we can find Scream 7 to watch somewhere online. And we haven't watched it yet. She really wanted to watch it. And just so she can just chill at home and draw and just play video games and call it good. And then Friday, I am going to be going like about 45 minutes away to a different fairground at this Cajun crawfish cook-off festival thing. There's going to be a bunch of like online cooking like people that have like TikTok channels that are millions of views, and I'm going to go there and help my friend with his little food area that he's going to be having, and it's going to be a very long day, and it'll be outside, and then Saturday I will recover. That's my plan. That's my plan for the week. So my plan today is to finish creating some covers for my West Texas series called the Red Dirt series, where I'm basically just taking the image for the ebook cover and I'm putting it onto a wraparound paperback cover. And I figured out the correct size to use in Canva to make that happen, like the correct size, width and height and all that. So that's my busy week. Because I technically uploaded two titles yesterday, a paperback and an ebook, so that already counts against like, because Amazon says no more than 3 a day or 10 a week, so
Mhm.
which is fine because I don't want to like necessarily upload all of my titles all at once,
Fair.
because then Amazon will be like, you're not writing these even though they're your books, So
You must
Okay.
be using AI. No, I just write short stories, sir. And I
Exactly.
held them all back until I was ready to publish them all.
I mean, fair. Could do that. Over there.
It's up to you.
I hate my computer. Like the problem is like when I do a bunch of them at once, usually by like the third one, my eyes start getting cross-eyed. And I'm like, I know this is right. Um,
Not
Okay.
today, it's not.
I was actually quite surprised. There was no like margin errors in my file. There was nothing wonky. All the table of contents and the heading, it all worked out. I think that's why I didn't do more than one, because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to
End on
chance it. Just end on a good freaking note, man. That's
on
what.
a good note, dang it.
Right. Okay. Okay. So we are gonna do 30-minute sprints.
I'm coming, Jester. Hold on a moment.
And we'll come back and chat like we always do. So if I get too chatty, you can tell me, hey, we should sprint. It's totally fine. I don't mind. Okay.
Stephanie, we should sprint. I gotta go. Listen.
All right. We're gonna sprint now. Okay. All right. Let's go. So many buttons. Where do I click? Like, don't close out the screen I'm in. I don't want to end the stream. Okay. Anyways, what'd you do on that sprint?
I started to write in the story that I was going to be writing in, and then I got the ick. Not from the story. There was a phone call I got a little bit before you messaged and was like, "I'm gonna be streaming soon. Do you want to join?" And it gave me the ick and kind of ruined my appetite to write all night long, honestly. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
not anyone's fault. So what I'm doing now is I'm replying to comments. So which I've needed to do. I'm like the oldest comment is like 3 weeks behind almost, and I'm just like, let me fix this.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Well, I hope everything's okay.
Oh, yeah.
And if I was the cause of your ick, I do apologize.
No,
But you don't have to explain it. It's fine. We're all live here, and like everyone can see us, so you don't have
It
to
was a
explain
man.
anything. It was a man.
It was a man. Not my man. My man would never.
No, I'm like, all right then.
So,
Okay. Speaking of men, my Jesse, who you've met, still incognito, still blocked, deleted TikTok, blocked me on Facebook. He's not in Warsaw, Poland, guys. Okay, if you look on Facebook, that's where he says his location is at. He's not. I got a new number. My phone number changed last night, today, something like that, because the telephone service finally ended. It was on its plan, so I was just waiting, and I knew it was going to happen. I just was procrastinating, and it finally happened yesterday. And by the end of the day, I had a working phone number again, so I was like, "Oh, I'll just like text him from this new number, like, hey, where'd you go? I've been looking, or hey, where did you?" I did some like generic, like it could be from anyone text.
okay.
Didn't reply to that one, so maybe he doesn't even have that phone number anymore. I don't know. Don't know.
Maybe.
Saturday will be exactly 30 days since he left.
Okay.
I told my new friend that I've been hanging out with and stuff, like, can you like just call me and distract me from my horrible day I'll have on Sunday, because that'll be what would have been our anniversary day. I mean, technically we're still married, but I'm not celebrating anything. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know where I still don't know where Jess is at, and everyone on his side of the family or friends are stone silence. So, like I've told people, I'm not gonna welcome him back at all. Like, I'm done. I just would like an explanation, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get that. So, yeah, no, we're just,
blow my nose. No.
the whole thing is stupid and retarded, and I hate it all. Most days I'm okay with it until it's at nighttime and I have nothing else to do but to dwell on this ridiculous of the whole situation.
Gotcha.
But I'm waiting to hear back from a couple of different places I applied at.
Okay.
I always think the interview goes great, but then I don't get hired. So how great does it go? So.
Fair.
All right. So
my joy with waiting for birth certificate is still ongoing. This Friday will make 5 weeks. And I should have it. They said 4 to 6. So next Friday will be the 6th Friday.
Then you can start hounding them.
And theoretically, I should have it by then.
Sorry. Yeah. It took me a while to get my divorce decree so I could get my state ID for Texas. So, anyhow, what tab am I on? Here we go. So many tabs. How many tabs do I have open? 2, 4, 6. I only have 7 tabs open on my computer.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do
Who do
we
we
appreciate?
appreciate? Boys, boys. Yeah, wait, do you not know the rest of that rhyme?
I actually do not.
All right, ready? Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Boys, boys. Put him in a high chair, sock him in the jaw, flush him down the body. Rah, rah, rah.
What the fuck?
That's the rhyme I learned in
Hold
like
on, I am
elementary
Googling
school.
this now.
Oh.
That's not how it goes. Hold on, 2, 4. Come on,
2,
learn how to type, Sky. There we
2,
go.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Boys, boys. Put him in a high chair, sock him in the jaw, flush him on the body. Rah, rah, rah. Is that how that goes? I mean, that's how I learned it. Oh. All right. Beth said she got one more chapter transcribed, so yay me. Yes, definitely you. Everything changed. Where did it go?
Are we transcribing from handwriting? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know.
That's what
But
are we doing?
it's
What are we
exa-
transcribing? I love the
Yes.
confetti though.
Okay. All right. Done with that. Let's go back to the chat. Yes, Beth, transcribing from handwriting to typing, or transcribing from voice to typing. Either way, it's a page, so, or a chapter. So, yay.
Okay, apparently there's different versions.
Oh, is there different versions? Well, yeah, I think there was a different version if you're a boy singing about girls. This is like in like cootie grade school time.
Yeah.
Tangent number 1 of the evening.
What is this? Apparently the Jackson 5 did a song. Okay, I'll have to listen to it during the break. Because it's 3 minutes long almost. No one asked you, phone. That's okay. I asked. Let's Instagram. Oh, okay.
What?
Her reply to my question. She said she was working on Project Alabama. I should have known.
Print out my story, Project Alabama, and did red pen edits on it, and now I'm transcribing the words into a new document, adding in and taking out the stuff I marked up. I really wanted to get a printout of my Talking Fish story.
Yeah.
But it's like 70 pages if I printed it out like at a regular page printout. It's a lot of pages.
That is. Do you ever do front and back, or are you talking about front and back?
No, that's just the front, like 70 pages front. Like if I print it at the library, they only do single-sided. The office here only does single-sided.
Ew.
So.
Oh. I have hiccups.
Yeah, as much as I don't like editing and formatting, it's two of my least favorite parts of the whole writing thing. I'm glad I'm not at a point where I'm like, okay, I need to create something new from scratch. Because I think I was explaining the other day, either at the end of the 12-hour live stream or on Sunday, I was like, I'm glad I'm not creating anything new, because I tried doing a outline of a romance story, and by the end the husband was no longer well. So I was like, perhaps now's not the time to write romance. So I was not in the right headspace.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right. Where do I need to meet you with the shovel, my friend? Joking for anyone listening, but still.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Where should we allegedly show up to allegedly take care of some man that doesn't know how to shut their mouth? I say that with all the love and care in the world for anyone listening. I'm a nice person. Mostly.
I am a super nice person until you get on my bad side. Or better yet, I'm actually not a nice person. I never pretend to be a nice person. But if I like you, I will be a nice person to you.
Well, you freaking have faked me out because I think you're a nice person overall. So, or maybe we're just both mean people and we're just like, okay,
I'm tricking
you're
everyone.
we're tricking everyone. I don't know. So,
That's like the constant moral dilemma of my life. Am I actually a good person or do I just pretend to be?
ooh. What do you think of this setup? Like
What's that?
this,
Hold on. Hold on, I'm
this.
looking at the screen.
Look at my screen.
Oh, I like that. How do you get to do the circles? Like, is that an
Okay.
actual option?
Yeah. So like you would hover I would hover over your circle and then there's
Okay.
like a like arrows that come up and like three dots. You
Oh, okay.
can look at the click on the three dots and you can click customize and then you can decide if you want to move the circles around, right side, left side, and then you can decide on the shapes if you want like
Huh.
that's weird, and then you can make them as big as you want or as tiny as you want. I usually go about what is it, that is about 40% right there,
Okay.
and then you can have the names off or on, that sort of thing.
If you put a ticker on the bottom, it really doesn't like showing the names. I've tried.
Oh yeah.
I've been debating getting rid of the ticker so it continues to show the names, but meh, I haven't done that yet.
And there's that one, but I like it. I like
I like
this
the other
one.
way you just had better.
Yeah, I like this one better right here. Because then, like, if I don't want the timer, I can just go like this, and we're back like this, just like that. No big deal. No timer on the screen.
No, ma'am. I can't help you. I don't know what you want.
So, I did lose my little map of my world where I was like, okay, this is where like Rockwood Beach is, and then Trunco Bay, and like all my other stories in my Oregon coast. I drew a tiny map in one of my notebooks. I was flipping through it the other day. I don't remember where it went because I was like, okay, well, Sandcastle contest is gonna be at this town, and this is where the bowling alley is, and the library, and this is like I was writing down people's characters' names that I mentioned in the books and where they lived. I was very like just on one page scratched up. It's fine.
So I've been writing these stories, and I've been intentionally keeping like locations vague, never mentioning a town or anything like that. And I'm like, I'm waiting for someone to say something, be like, where is these stories even taking place? Because I'll be like, I don't know, a place. Are they all taking place in the same town? Your guess is as good as mine.
What do you guys think? You've read all of my books from front to back, so what do you think? How about this? You draw me a map, and then whatever you think is right, that we'll go with that.
I think the only comment that's been said about anything location related was, how is the hospital like an hour away? And I'm like, they live in a rural town. Sometimes the hospital with specific equipment and specialties is hours away. I don't know what to tell you.
It's true.
I know that there, especially like, okay, so this came up with the first story because it was talking about the fact that the main character was on one of the characters was on life support, and the particular hospital they go to, a local rural one, will not put someone on life support and hold them. They would stabilize them and ship them out. And I based that off the hospital here because that's exactly what they do. They would stabilize them and ship them out because they ain't going to keep someone who's in a coma, basically. So, and the closest hospital that will hold them is an hour away. So I guess that story is based in Montana, even though it's never specifically said. But I don't actually list. Oh, did you find it? Yay!
This is my this is my map right here.
Nice. If it works, it works.
Yes, I'm going to.
So one of the things I can't wait to do with my Patreon, because it's one of the things I've thought about doing. Patreon is going to be all about getting like behind the scenes of like the fantasy worlds. And one of the cool things is that one of the fantasy series that I've worked on off and on throughout 20 plus years is a portal fantasy with a futuristic Earth. And so, like, the map I did was one of those documentaries that was on 20 plus years ago that was like, this is what the Earth will look like in so years. And I literally took their map and made some adjustments and used that as the actual map for my fantasy world. And I was like, I can't wait to share that, except I no longer have my maps. So I have to rebuild them all. But that means I can update everything with the news statistics on what everyone thinks the world's going to end and what it'll look like when everything happens. So, updated maps, yay!
Woohoo!
I love good map, mostly because I'm a visual person.
And that's what stopped me from continuing with the talking fish story, as we've come to call it here on YouTube, is because I was like, I need a map. Like, I know that here's the castle and like the ground, and there's a stable, and there's a river, and there's woods, and there's the river that the water dragon comes out of, and the water where the fish came out of the water to talk to the main character. But like, I just
There. Yes, Pix. What can I help you with?
all right, Beth. Well, thank you for hanging out for a little bit. I'm glad you got some stuff done. So, yes.
How?
Yep.
Bye, Beth. Have a good night.
Alright.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks. All right.
Is my computer actually going to go through? I have someone that does like that sells like pre-made, used to sell pre-made maps, but I'm waiting for my computer to load to see if he still does.
Okay.
Because maybe that's what you could do for this world is that you can just buy a pre-made fantasy map. Because I know there's a couple people on Facebook that offer pre-made fantasy maps too.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I'll see a post that's like one of the, you know how Facebook likes to show, sponsored isn't the right word because none of these are sponsored. They're like things they think you'll like.
Yeah. Recommended.
Okay, recommended, thank you. It's one of those kind of posts, and I never actually like look into them because I'm like, I'm not interested in a fantasy map right now. But this one was someone who specifically posted a while back, and I'd saved his actual website, and now it's not loading.
Of course not.
Because my computer hates me. Why are we not loading? Bookmarks, writing, maps, specific person maps. There we go. Thank you. Here we go. Okay.
All right. So, well, on that
note,
on that sprint. Oh my God, I can't even talk. Whatever. I created a book cover for book 1. So I had the prequel novella for the Red Dirt series called Still. They're all one-word titles, okay? And then this next one is called... I'm also dumb. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. So the 6 books in the West Texas-based series taking place in the fictional town of Duro, Texas, Duro, Texas, because there's a Duro Red Canyon here in Texas, so that's where I went with it. They're all one-word titles, and there are branded, smoked, kindling, ember, Tinder, as in like a matchbox, not the dating app, and then burn. And they start with a like not childhood sweethearts, but like they were around each other when they're in high school, and they both have come back to town from their respective families, and it's like a small town slow burn romance. There you go. And then with each title, it gets more not safe for kids to read, but like gradually, not like so. Yeah, so slow, and then and it all takes place. The entire series takes place. I think it's over like 18 months or 2 years, because I have like a timeline where some of them. I was very impressed with my outlining skills this time around, and I said that'll never happen again, because usually one book ends and the next book takes place right afterwards. But this time, like I think the ending of book three, uh, no, the beginning of book three kind of takes place somewhere in book two. I forget. Doesn't matter. So anyway, so I was writing series page. Like Amazon, where there's like a series, and then there's like about the series page for all the books under that series. I was trying to
Yes.
create about the series blurb or whatever for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it should be like super long or super short. Like, what? Okay, so this is what I mean. Like, I thought it might be too short, but it says, here's my example. Let me know what you think. Duro, Texas, flat land, wide sky, and two families whose lives have been tangled together for generations. The Ramseys, who ranched the land, and the Delgados, who fed the county from the same cinder block building since 1959. Now the next generation is coming home. Not everyone planned to stay, and not everyone is ready for who or even what they find when they get there. 6 steamy, interconnected standalones, one town that never forgets you, a slow burn that builds book by book, all the way to something that finally catches, and then has a list of the book titles at the end.
Okay.
I have that one. That's one
Okay.
version of it. Another version is a little longer. It says, some things burn fast, some things smolder for 30 years before anyone admits there's a fire. The Red Dirt series is 6 interconnected romances set in Duro, Texas, a small west town built on cattle, smoke, and the particular stubbornness of people who stay. At the center of everything are two families, the Ramseys who ranch land and the Delgados who transform what that land produces into food that feeds everyone for miles around. Each book follows one couple, each one is a standalone, and running underneath all 6 is a question the town keeps asking. What does it mean to come back to a place that made you? And what are you willing to fight for once you're there? And then it ends with steamy romance, earned heat, real stakes, the kind of love stories that taste like post oak smoke and take their time. I kind of like that one a little better, but what do you think, Sky?
Between the two,
Yes. I got a third option.
oh no.
All right.
Why do you do this to me? Okay.
Okay.
Go
Here's
ahead,
the third
carry on.
option. Wait, was that the third option? Okay. In Duro, Texas, the land is flat, the sky is enormous, and everybody knows your name, whether you want them to or not. For 60 years, the Ramseys have ranched the land outside town, and the Delgados have fed the county from the same cinder block building on Main Street. They need each other, and they've been arguing about it for 40 years. Now the next generation is coming home, some reluctantly, some desperate, and some not sure what they're running toward or even from. A regional franchise is threatening the restaurant that's been the town's heartbeat since 1959, and between two families whose lives have been tangled together for generations, something long simmering is finally starting to burn. 6 interconnected standalones, 2 families, one small Texas town that refuses to let go of the people who belong to it.
Okay. I don't like the third one as much. I can say that.
Okay, all right.
Between the first two, I think I'm leaning towards the second one. But feel free to send me both, so I can take another look at them and see.
Okay.
Because it goes back to the fact that I'm a visual person, and like just listening to them is not. I'm leaning towards the second one though.
All right. I sent you one in the private chat.
Okay.
Okay, so, and then I'm going to send you the other one as well. One's a little, the first one I sent to you is a little bit longer. The second
Okay.
one is definitely shorter.
Okay.
And you just let me know what you think.
Okay.
Let's see.
So speaking of the title Tinder, you said not the app. It would be hilarious if that title was like a double entendre and the characters were talking on Tinder and not realizing that they were part of the other families.
Oh,
That would be hilarious.
that would be funny. That would be funny. Although I made a point that, I mean, there's telephone calls, But I made a point that there's no like social media stuff in this series. Like
Okay.
because I didn't want to have to like worry about how to. Honestly, I didn't want to have to worry about how to like format it on the page, like
Fair
and
enough.
stuff like that. So I went with because they're in the middle of nowhere, so there's no
Yeah.
tech. I mean, there's technology, obviously, but I didn't want to have to do like that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
And that makes sense.
and I just want to see honestly, like how many people are going to be like, "There's no dating app in this book. You're lying." Like I did not lie. You just assumed. All right. So johnstomachton.com maps. Here's a person. I can't tell if his maps are pre-made for sale or examples of his work or a mixed build.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just added another one that's a fantasy map generator, which I've used before too.
I have seen those fantasy map generators, and I feel like I could play with them all day.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
Hey, Laura, did you want to grace us with your presence, or are you just here in spirit?
Either way, we welcome you.
Yes, either way, I'm good. We're fine.
I'm trying to make sure I don't have another. I don't think I have another map related one actually saved. I've got too many links. I can get rid of this one. Delete that. Okay. What is Rage Against the Machine? I think we can. Oh, Rage Against the Manuscript. I think we can get rid of that one too. I don't know that one. I have way too many bookmarks. We're not going to talk about it. Family Tree Creator. Complete Calendar plugin. Oh no.
What? Laura, are you sick?
Feel better, Laura. That sucks. Oh no. Did you catch what your brother and his wife had?
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. That sucks. Resilient writers. What is this?
Yes, we are not that type of stream. We don't want to see puking on screen. I'm sorry you don't feel well.
I legit told her right before we were going to go live that I needed to go grab a sweater because I was wearing a tank top and I have chesticles that I wasn't covered very much of with wearing just a tank top because I'm in pajamas. It's late at night here. I'm gonna go to bed when we're done.
Sometimes I'll wear it's from Walmart, but it's like a tank top. It's a thicker material tank top, but it's the kind that has like a built-in bra shelf with like booby pads in there. But I hate the booby pads, you know, like the pad liners. So I always I always take them out. But like I'll wear it around the house and like I've worn it like outside, things like that, or sometimes I'll wear it and I'll put like a sweater over it or something like that. But maybe not here where I'm always like leaning over and you probably just see that my shirt anyway. So we're not doing that. That's my OnlyFans page. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Laura.
Oh my gosh. So I'm so sorry they shared, Laura. Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah.
So I told my new friend that I was like, I need to make some money quick. So I'm going to start taking pictures of my feet and like banana pudding and like Jello and stuff like that and posting pictures. And you know what he said? He's like, well, it could be anybody's feet. So it's fine. I'm like, I'm joking. I'm totally joking. He was joking too. But I told the kids I was going to start taking pictures of my feet. And they're like, Mom, we don't do that here. Is that you beeping?
Yeah, it's my phone. I got messages.
Okay.
We should probably do another screen.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I told you to do that, so thank you. Okay.
So, like,
All right.
I can send you a message too.
All right. Cool. All right. Let's start this count. Let's start this thing in front of me. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yes.
You are muted.
So many tabs. Anyways, I chatted with my friend about less than stellar people in our lives, and I listened to music and worked on tweaking my blurb for the series some more. That's what I did.
Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to read through those blurbs.
I updated it, so ignore this.
Oh, okay. Never mind that.
All right,
I
but
answered YouTube comments. I have 3.
okay. Let's see here. Pasqua de Nicole showed up, and she got caught up with beta reader feedback. She said, "Hi,
caught up.
Caught up. Caught up. What
I
did I?
thought you said cut up, and I was just like, oh god, that's bad.
Caught up. I can't talk. It's fine.
It's,
Whatever.
it's fine.
It's all good. It's fine. We're good.
Someone was harsh. Got it.
So when I'm done going through the comments, I have a funny story to tell you about my kids and safe words. Okay, safe words and my kids. I know. Remind me. It's a funny story, but remind me when I'm done going through the comments. Okay. Pasqua said hi. How do you say that name? I'm horrible with names, guys.
I think it's Pasqua, but I'm not positive, so feel free to correct me. I do know it's I think the last name is now I can't talk.
De Nicola?
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
All right. So I told her it's been a while since they showed up, and they said, "Yay, glad to find you again." And JC is here. The party can get started. We can all sing show tunes. How about our rhyme that I taught you? All right, so there's this rhyme that at the beginning of the stream where we're talking about it, and Sky started it, and then I continued it, and she never heard it before. So I learned it in like elementary school, like 4th, 5th grade. I can't even look anymore. All right, it goes 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Boys, put them in the high chair, sock them in the jaw, flush them down the potty, rah, rah, rah. Now, is that like just like a West Coast Oregon thing, or has no one else heard of it before? That's my randomness. And I was showing memes and gifs that like someone sent to me on my phone. I was like, oh, look, there's this funny one. And I was just swiping through. Pasqua. Was that how you pronounce that, Sky? Pasqua. I'm going to go with Pasqua. Or am I reading that wrong? JC says she's never heard it before. Okay. It's all good.
Yeah, the only part I knew was the 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? And I could not remember the rest. I feel like it's in Bring It On.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Where the cheers to sing and Bring It On.
Yeah.
Like I remember it as a cheer. I just don't know where I've heard it from, and I feel like I heard it in Bring It On or some other cheerleading related movie that came out around the same time. Because that was like a big boom of cheerleading related videos.
But I mean, maybe I just lived in a weird small coastal town because we also made up rhymes about killing the purple dinosaur. So, you know.
We're not supposed to kill a purple dinosaur. We're supposed to have fun with the purple. Oh, wait. You're talking about Barney.
Yes, like.
Okay. Sorry, that took me way too long.
You hate me. Let's get together and kill Barney. With a 44.
Yeah.
Barney's on the floor. No more purple dinosaur and other variations of that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I'm glad we heard of Barney. We all didn't live under a rock. I feel like I can come back again. So I was like scrolling through all these images that I've been saving on my phone that people have sent to me, and there was one that was My safe word is keep going. And I didn't swipe fast enough. And so Illy, my sweet, innocent daughter, is like, what does that mean? Like, what's a safe word? So I did not look her in the eye and I said, so, like, when you're spending naked time with a boy or a girl, sometimes it might be hard for you to say like no, or sometimes you could say no, but the other person's not paying attention. But sometimes you create some weird word that is super unusual to say, like octopus or like vanilla ice cream or supercalifragilisticexpialidocious or something random and weird that is not gonna like be part of your normal vocab, normal conversation. Then it's gonna alert the other person's brain to be like, oh wait, that's not normal. Let's slow down and check on what's happening. She's like, okay, mom, I got it. Good, I got it. Because
See, you said safe words and kids. Automatically, I went to the fact that, like, my kids and I have a safe word, or it's like a code phrase that no matter what is going on, if they're out and about and they're someplace and they do not feel safe, they can contact us and use the code word, and we will automatically come get them, no questions asked. We will not ask questions until they are safely with us again.
Illy's code word is a pineapple emoji. That's her code word. I said, all right, you pick a word or emoji or something that you wouldn't normally use. She's like, okay. So she picked pineapple because I don't like pineapple, and that's why she picked it.
Yeah. We have a code phrase they're supposed to ask us, and we're supposed to we ask a question in return. I'm not going to save it live on the internet because I don't want people knowing that.
Kind of like, hey, dude, we have chicken. Are we having chicken for dinner? And then like you'd say like if do you want fried chicken? Would be like I'm good. Do you want baked chicken? You'd be like it's a little questionable. Or do you want seasoned chicken? Could be like if we get out here immediately, everything's gonna be horrible. Or different variations of answers. Yeah, I've seen that where people do that sort of thing. Yeah. Maybe not with chicken, but whatever. Yes. I was just giving examples badly.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do around here.
Our follow-up question is to check whether they're safe or if we need to call the cops.
Oh, okay,
like, are you in a safe situation right now, or do we need to call the cops to get there? Kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So, and they've used it a couple of times.
Oh, good. So, I mean,
in situations that, and they weren't bad situations. It's just that I'm uncomfy. Mm-hmm. We would like to go home, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it worked out good that we had that set up.
I mean, we made a new friend from a local church and came over, and Illy used the emoji to be like, I'm done. This is too much.
Can't handle it anymore, Mom. Send them home, please.
So
can you be the bad guy?
That's why it's like if you just want to like not hang out with the people you're with, or you're feeling a little, overwhelmed, or you don't like what they're doing or talking about, or you're having people around you don't want them around you anymore. Because I was sitting over here and they were like over that way at the kitchen table and like playing off. They were really loud, okay, and the brother was talking noxious and whatever, and so she sent me the pineapple emoji. So I'm like, sorry guys, Illy needs to finish her chores of laundry, and then she's got to take a shower and stuff to get ready for our day tomorrow. So you guys have to go home. So Illy doesn't say anything. We walk downstairs. We walk back upstairs. And like, you don't have to do any of that. Just so we're clear. She's like, okay. Like I made him an excuse, so I was the one that kicked him out, not you. So, I've always told them like, I can be the bad guy. It's fine. I don't need your friends to like me, or whoever you're around to like me, and I'm totally fine with that. And yes, I may lie to you in a situation, but that's me lying, not you.
Yeah. So the girls and I had a conversation. I don't remember exactly when it was, recently, and something came up about like, it was one of those hypothetical questions where like, would you break the law kind of thing? And I was like, absolutely. And they looked at me like, what? And I was like, if anyone ever harms you, I am going to jail because they will not survive. I will hunt them down and they will not live to see another day. And I don't give a shit if they're a kid or an adult. And I don't mean like hurt them as that like push them down. I mean like physically hurt them. I'm just like, I will hunt a motherfucker down and I will have no problem sleeping at night afterwards either.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay.
So yes, I will definitely break a law or two.
Got it.
And they just kind of looked at me like, what the fuck?
Okay. So we gotten a couple more people in chat. We're gonna do one more sprint. And I know that you probably have to get going after that. So let's do this one more sprint, and then I'll probably do one more after that after you leave. But let's do one more for you, and tab with the timer. Here we go. How'd that go for you, Sky?
It went.
It
I'm
went.
still here.
Okay. I am formatting one of the titles for an ebook. That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Like creating a brand new about the author page.
I didn't do that.
And
Ooh, excuse me. I did manage to take one of my story seed ideas and plop it into one of the Savannah Universe stories. It was actually one that I didn't have an idea for yet. Like I knew, like it was gonna be one of the cryptids, but I didn't know what the plot would be. And I had a story idea that was literally just labeled cryptids and grandmas, and it was from some kind of conversation that was said in some live stream where they were talking about grandma being like a safe haven for cryptids, and like the grand like a kind of like a Little Red Riding Hood retelling where the granddaughter comes to visit grandma, but grandma's house is full of cryptids she invited in and none of them are harming her. So I was like, oh, perfect, let's use that idea. That's about the most exciting thing I did during that spring.
okay.
But now I have to get off to Hubs is wanting to go to beds.
Okay. Well, as always, it's always nice when you pop up on my stream and share the screen with me. Thank you for hanging out. If you want to, you're welcome. Always, always welcome. Otherwise, I want to put the link to come up. Anyways,
sorry.
What are your plans tomorrow, Sky? Anything spectacular?
I have some videos in to film because one of them is supposed to go live on Thursday and I haven't even filmed it yet.
Okay.
I'm doing great at this. I'm doing great. Yeah, that's my plans for tomorrow. Film some videos, go wash some laundry, and take a shower.
Those are good.
And hopefully write some words because I am now behind from what I wanted to do schedule wise. If I want to have all 7 stories done before I put the pre-order for the first one in the series.
Gotcha.
So I gotta get some work done tomorrow, hopefully at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here.
All right.
But
good night.
Night night.
Good
Usually
night.
I do an outro. I'm too tired.
No, I feel you. You're good. You're fine.
Bye everyone.
Bye. But you still got me. All right. So since Amazon has that thing where you can do 3 titles a day or 10 in a week, I'm going to do 2 versions, like an ebook and a paperback, every other day this week. I already did my super short. I mean, it's called like a reader magnet short story. It's like 32 pages and it's available on Amazon right now. And now I'm getting ready to upload the next book in the series, Branded. It's for my West Texas based stories because I recently unpublished all of my titles because my name on those books will no longer be a legal name of any kind of mine as soon as I get divorced. I'm fine. I'm moving on in all the ways that matter. And now I am uploading a little bit at a time. Right. And JC is here. I don't know if I said hi. I forget. I'm so tired. Oh. So yeah, I'm in the middle of book. I'm doing book 1, and as I was formatting and stuff, I realized I still need some work for the opening of one of the chapters, some rewording. So I'm not as done as I thought I was going to be. So yay me! But that's okay. I think I might be done writing. Thank you for hanging out here. I don't know. I mean, I probably should. I could probably put like author Kira Mendoza. That's one I haven't changed or done anything with. I thought about being like, hey, my name's Stephanie. I write under the pen name Kira Mendoza. I also thought about just doing author Kira Mendoza like in the channel name. And then Eva the other day asked me if I wanted to be called by my author name on YouTube or my actual name. And I hadn't really given it that much thought. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll probably end up doing something like author Kira Mendoza. But then I do not want to go through all of my videos. There's a whole hell of a lot of videos on there and changing everything. Oh yeah. Okay. So let me talk about my author name stuff. I wanted to start completely over. Yes, so Stephanie Dockery is going to be my new legal name. But I've never really liked the last name Dockery. And a good majority of people that have that last name, several of them spent time in prison for doing not good things with children. And so I've never liked that name. Never liked that name. My dad had the name. He made poor life choices. So I never liked that name. So I was more than happy to change it when I get married. But now I'm going to go back to that name when I get divorced. I'm going to go back to my maiden name that I was born with, which is this one. I kind of wanted to start fresh, and Stephanie's a really common first name. And I mean, this channel is all about my books and my writing. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to change it to Stephanie Dockery or if I'm going to change it to, I haven't decided yet. I'm giving myself until June. At the end of the month, I will decide what I'm going to be doing with this channel. I'm still going to use it and all that stuff. I just haven't decided if I'm just going to change it to Stephanie Dockery or if I'm going to change it to author Kira Rain Shadow, because that's going to be my author name and that's what everything is going to be going forward. I do have my other travel channel, and I thought about, which I'm no longer traveling or anything like that, I thought about changing it to something like the Dockery Diaries and have like more vlog style content over there. I could do a lot of things, but again, I'm not making any hard fast decisions with the YouTube stuff until the end of the month. I was going to give myself the end of the month to start deciding an author name and go forward from that. But I decided, I made a decision and I changed it. I'm sticking with it. Mendoza is my mom's maiden name, and Kira is a name that I liked enough to use in my video games and stuff like that. So, and Kira Mendoza will fit across the bottom of the book without me having to like double layer the names. I know, weird stuff. Okay, what time is it? It is 1:00 in the morning. Good. I'm glad I said hi. All right. So I think I'm going to call it because I've been here for 2.5 hours. Whoa. I think next week we're going to try to start sooner. I should be hearing back from a couple different places this week, hopefully for job stuff. And this Friday, I'm going to be spending the entire day with uh, someone that I'm getting to know, and it should be fun because we're going to like this Cajun Cook-Off Festival show that he's working with. That I'm gonna be hanging out with them, and it should be fun. I mean, I should probably just call him what he is. I'm getting used to the idea that I'm spending time with this person. Because I'm still technically married, I still feel weird putting different labels on things. Anyways, I'm just gonna get off of here before I spill my guts about everything. All right, so I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out and doing some sprints. And I'm getting really tired. I decided, so I don't want to sprint anymore or sprint anymore. I'm going to go over there and go lay down and go night night. But for now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Stephanie, and I write romance underneath the pen name Kira Mendoza. I'm in the process of publishing my titles. The first one is available. I don't have the link downtown, but the first one is available. It is a super short story of 32 pages, kind of like a reader magnet to get you acclimated to the layout and the characters and the setting of the town. And so that's what I'm working on, getting a couple of titles released. At least one more title released this month. And then in June, I will work on some more after that. Anyhow, does anyone have any last minute questions or ideas or anything you want to ask me before I bid you all good night? I'm going to wait a moment, see if anything comes through. Yeah, I originally had, no, good night, Stephanie. All right. Thanks for coming, hanging out for a little bit. I got started later. I got started later than I had wanted, and so I'm very much tired. And I'll catch you guys all next time.